Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. And guess what, friends? My Bring Back My Bars have arrived. Yay! I am so pumped for this. So today we are gonna have a little Bring Back My Bar sniff session together. So I would call it first sniffs, but there's a lot of these that I have actually smelled before. So instead of a first sniffs, we are going to do a Bring Back My Bar sniff session. Now, if you are newer to Scentsy and you don't know what Bring Back My Bar is, Bring Back My Bar is a super fun promotion that Scentsy runs twice a year, where they give us the opportunity, us as in not only consultants, but customers as well. You don't even need to be a customer. All you need is to have internet access. So they give everybody the opportunity to vote back our favorite retired fragrances, and they are brought back during that promotion month. So during the month of December, or while these scents last, all 20 of these fragrances are available for you to purchase, and these are some favorites. That's why they were voted back. There were hundreds and hundreds of scents to choose from. So the fact that they're able to narrow it down to 20 is amazing. So you have to know that these are definitely popular fragrances. So let's go ahead and get started. But first, before I dive into these bars, I do want to give you a little warning and tell you, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it or if it's going to get very loud, but we're having some work done outside. So you may hear tractors and like work vehicles. So you may hear some outside noises. Hopefully it's not too terribly distracting. So I tried to time this out as best as I could so that it wouldn't be crazy noisy. So we're just gonna wing it. I don't wanna wait any longer to start sniffing these out. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So first we are gonna start off with a Wink and a Smile. And this one is definitely a favorite for sure. This one does get voted back. I don't wanna say frequently, but definitely since I've been a consultant, it has definitely been voted back a couple of times. This one was actually a scent that was around, I don't know if it was around permanently when I became a consultant, but definitely when I was a customer, because I remember purchasing this one as a customer. And this does bring back some really good memories of just my early Scentsy days, and like Scentsy days as in a customer, like I was saying. Because I know this wasn't in like my very first purchase, but it was definitely in my earlier days with Scentsy. And so this just makes me kind of relive those moments. This is very summery. Stop talking about your memories, Lisa. People want to know what stuff smells like. This is I feel like this is more of a summery, fruity kind of scent. This, I smell like apples and melons. It's so nice. So let me tell you what Scentsy says. The flirty, girly, fresh scent of tulips and daffodils in full bloom, rounded out with plummy lemonade. So my nose went rogue. So this, I would consider this more of a fruity scent, not floral, but this is giving us all of the floral notes here of tulips and daffodils. And then we have plummy lemonade, but I don't know, like if this is not powdery in any kind of way. I would honestly, just smelling this, I would more so say this is a fruity scent, but it's so pretty. I do really, really like this. Definitely more of a like fun spring and summer kind of scent. So this is really good. I think I may put it into my club. If it doesn't make it into my club, I'll definitely be picking up a couple of bars of this because it's a really, really good one. Okay, next one we have is Painted Leaves. And this one is an amazing fall and winter fragrance, I feel like. I was so happy to see this one come back. And I know a lot of people were like, yes, Painted Leaves made it. This is very fall time. It's, okay, if you can imagine fall time, fresh, crisp air, you know what I'm talking about, that like fall crisp scent in the air meets a wood scent. There is like a woody note to this, but it's not too much. Like for me, I feel like woody scents can tend to smell, it's hard to describe, but this is more fresh with a woodsy back end, where this is more on the fresh side. So Scentsy says, wander through blue spruce, red maple, and golden woods. There you go. So I think the blue spruce is giving it that freshness, that red maple is giving it that kind of fall time vibe. And then golden woods, you have that like woody kind of bottom note, if you will. But I can see maybe people categorizing this as a woody or a woods fragrance, but I would definitely say it's a fresh fragrance as well. And this one, if I remember correctly, this was a powerhouse. So I'm really, really excited to get to worm in that one. That one may make it in my club, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna have to definitely do another like club edit situation because there's too much good stuff happening here. Okay, next one. This one I'm actually kind of surprised by, but I have a lot of friends who are really excited for this, and it's Amber Hollow. Talk about powerhouse. You guys, this one, I think probably out of all of them, this is probably going to be the strongest scent out there. This is a very different scent. This is, I like it. I do. I actually do. I like this one. It's just, I need it in smaller doses. Like this, I'm going to have to enjoy definitely downstairs. I feel like it's too much for like a bedroom. There's almost like a leathery kind of note to this. I get a bit of fall spices or cinnamon. And then there is like a woody kind of note to this one as well. But this one, I feel like it's way too strong for a bedroom personally. If you do, I would do like half a cube maybe. So I'm planning on warming this downstairs and then having it in alternating warmers with a like vanilla bean buttercream or something like that to kind of mellow this out. Here we go. So we have Amber Hollow is clove leaf, cardamom, and dark amber spice up, a warm cedarwood base. So I definitely agree with the clove leaf. That's a very distinct, if you like clove, you're really gonna like this. So that's what I'm getting, that like fall spices. It's definitely the clove. Cardamom is going to add a little bit of that sweetness, and then amber obviously is going to add some sweetness as well, and then you have the cedarwood base. So there is that kind of wood note in there. So we have Amber Hollow. Powerhouse. So if you like those really strong fragrances, that's it. My Dear Watson. Where are you? We have My Dear Watson. And this one, I definitely understand why this one comes back from time to time as well. This one, it smells like a sexy man. It just smells like cologne to me. I smell there is like is there bergamot in this? I feel like there's probably bergamot in this. But there is kind of that like clean, cool, cologne-y kind of vibe to this. So if you like those more like masculine kind of scents or like men's cologne kind of scents, this is it. It's really nice. Scentsy says refreshing bergamot. I was right. Refreshing bergamot contrasted with mint, cedar, and suede. Sophisticated and smart. Okay, next one we have Quiet Grove. This one was one I believe I really like. I can't remember. I know I've smelled it. I just can't really remember much about it. Oh, let me show you. So we've got Quiet Grove here. And this one, it's kind of similar to My Dear Watson, actually. This is very similar. My Dear Watson is more, it's sweeter. It's a sweeter men's cologne. This one, it's the same type of vibe, but more of a less sweet, more fresh, if that makes sense. Scentsy says, Quiet Grove is a soft spell of bergamot. There you go. So there's the correlation there. Soft spell of bergamot, jasmine, and sandalwood. So the jasmine is adding a little bit more of a floral feminine kind of twist. And then sandalwood, you gotta love anything with sandalwood in it. So that is Quiet Grove. What is next? Cutie Pie Cupcake. Cutie Pie Cupcake. Oh my goodness. Did I not pull this one? Meh. I'll be right back. All right, I've got my Cutie Pie Cupcake. I thought I grabbed all the bars. I had some other bars along with it, so I missed that one. Here we are. All right, we have Cutie Pie Cupcake. And this one I know I love. This one actually came back kind of sort of recently for a Bring Back My Bar. Like I want to say within the last 2 years or so. And this one, oh man, if you love those cake kind of scents, this smells like an orange, like a citrusy kind of cupcake. Like the orange kind of cake. Oh, it's so good. It's not like you smell this and you think an orange or a mandarin. You don't automatically think that. It's more of that artificial citrus scent because it smells like a bakery. It smells like that cupcake kind of scent. And it smells delicious. I love this one. So, Cutie Pie Cupcake, sweet clementine, and yellow cake batter with vanilla and sugary icing. Oh yeah. And if maybe you missed out on Happy Birthday at some point, this is a really good one to kind of take its place. Like if you love one, you'll definitely love the other kind of situation. This is so, so good. Cutie Pie Cupcake. Okay, next one, we have pumpkin marshmallow. You guys already know how I feel about pumpkin marshmallow. This smells so good. And here's the thing, people are either pumpkin marshmallow or they're not. Like there is no like real in between. People either love it or hate it. I love it. This to me just smells like canned pumpkin. Not fresh pumpkin in any kind of way, but that sweet canned pumpkin. And I love it. So that is pumpkin marshmallow. Let me tell you what Scentsy says. Sticky sweet marshmallow spooned onto fresh baked pumpkin and whipped in a graham cracker crust. I just can't get enough. This is absolutely going into my club. Hands down, no questions asked. 100%. Next one, Cozy Chai. This one I'm really excited that it's back as well. Let me tell you, this lineup, it's a good lineup. Cozy Chai is really, really good. This, if you're kind of sensitive to spice in fragrances, this one may be too much for you because there is that kind of, I mean, it's Cozy Chai. There is that chai, there is that spice note. I feel like you can't call this a chai scent if there is no spice to it, but I feel like it's so authentic. It's so, so nice. And it does kind of give you that kind of cozy vibe. So Scentsy says about Cozy Chai, warm, spicy cinnamon, vanilla bean, and caramel. If you are sensitive to caramel scents, I would say don't worry too much. I really don't pick up any caramel from this, even when I warm it. It's really just that that spicy. It's honestly, it's. If you guys remember, we had cinnamon vanilla. Was that vanilla cinnamon? Cinnamon vanilla? That recently retired. This is like that, but better. Totally better. So, love this. Highly recommend. Next one, apple s'mores. I am intrigued to give this one another try, I will tell you. And just because it's my opinion does not mean my opinion is the end all. It absolutely is not. But this one in the past, I have not been a fan of, but it's okay. Because there's plenty of you that have commented several times saying, hey, I know that when you love something, I'm gonna hate it. And I know if there's something you hate, I'm going to totally love. Like there's a lot of people who maybe have complete opposite opinions, and that's totally fine. That's what's wonderful about Scentsy, and especially about these like Bring Back My Bar events, because there's going to be something for absolutely everyone, right? So apple s'mores in the past, I have not been a huge fan of, but I mean, I still got the full kit because I still want to be able to give it another try. There have been plenty of times when I have thought I didn't really care for something in the past, and then my palate kind of changed a little bit. And then when I've gotten it in the future, or like later on, then I'm like, oh, I actually can get down with this. This is just probably not going to be that one. Not this time anyway. It's very interesting This to me, and when they first announced that this was going to be a scent, I was like, oh, this sounds like it's gonna be amazing. But let me tell you, so this is just what I get. We know my nose does its own thing depending on the day of the week, honestly. But I do smell apples. The apples is the more predominant note here. But then I get kind of like, I kind of get apples and then like a cherry cough syrup along with it. There's just a note in there that gives me like a cough syrup vibe that I just don't love. I just don't. There's just, I don't know. I'm gonna warm it. Who knows? Maybe I will mix it with Cutie Pie Cupcake or something bakery to kind of warm it up and give it more of a bakery note. I don't know. Or maybe Johnny Appleseed. I don't know. Scentsy says, harvest apples, cinnamon glaze, and a drop of coconut milk lend a tantalizing twist to classic toasted marshmallow, vanilla cream, and warm cedarwood. I don't know if it's the cedarwood that's giving it kind of a weird vibe for me or what. I don't know, but I just pick up apples and cherry cough syrup. That's just me. But I'm really excited for those of you who were voting for this like crazy and it came back. I am super pumped for you. Add it to your club. It's a very different scent. So if you do love this, I would definitely say put it into your club because there really isn't anything else like this that ever comes around. Sweet plum pastry. Let's talk about my beloved sweet plum pastry. Yes, I know so many of you are excited. They're like, yay, we can finally see what all the hype is about. What has Lisa been talking about for so long? I love this. This is very sweet. This is all bakery. And it is warm and comforting. And I just love this so much. I will say, if you are not a fan of bakery, I can see how this can be on the verge of being a cloyingly sweet scent. Oh, but I just love it. It's rich, it's sweet, there's so much depth to this. You can almost smell like the crust note here. It's just, it's legit, like you can smell a sweet plum pastry or pie of some kind. You can smell that warm kind of crust or pie note to this, and it's done so well. So sweet plum pastry, and Scentsy says, black plum and toasted coconut garnish a marshmallow cloud. Yes. There's a lot of marshmallow going on in this Bring Back My Bar. Looks like we know what we all voted for. We tend to like marshmallow. Okay, Cashmere Pear. I was excited to see this one come back as well, because this one is a very different scent as well. Oh, I love this. I love this. And what I did do, in case anyone was curious, I pulled my Cashmere bar that was around, this may have been the last Bring Back My Bar, to do like a side-by-side sniff test in case anyone is curious as a comparison to the Cashmere scent. And this, it really is like that. There really, like, if you can smell a texture, there really is like a velvety kind of vibe to this, or a soft like cashmere like this. It just smells very elegant, but then you have a sweetness of, you do smell pear in this, but you wouldn't smell this and think, oh, this is fruity. I smell this and think, oh, this is very romantic with like some sweetness involved and like a great bedroom scent, personally. Scentsy says, Cashmere Pear, slip into sensual white amber. I love amber. I love anything with amber in it. Sensual white amber, Madagascar vanilla, silky pear, and warm red ginger. A blend as smooth and luxurious as fine spun cashmere. So let's now smell cashmere. This is not available. Cashmere is not available right now. This was available previously as a Bring Back My Bar. Okay. Much sweeter. I do prefer Cashmere Pear personally over Cashmere. Cashmere has almost like a powdery note to it. This is just, wow, there's a lot, there's a major powder note to this. And I do like this, but this is very powdery, especially smelling it side by side to Cashmere Pear. So if you really liked Cashmere Pear, you may like this, but this is sweeter and minus the powder note. Oh, so pretty. Such a different fragrance as well. Cashmere Pear, love that. Woo. Next one is Marshmallow Mint, and I'm actually looking forward to this, even though I am not, and I think I actually have one that I was hanging on to from a previous Bring Back My Bar. This smells like buttermints. I feel like if you really, well, I wish I had it with me. I don't have anything near me. I feel like if you like vanilla mint, you'll like this, but this is even a touch sweeter than that, a little bit more vanilla. And the mint in this, it's a sweet mint. It's not like an aggressive peppermint. This is like a sweet buttermint. So Marshmallow Mint, would you look at that? Buttermint and marshmallow make merry beneath an amber veil. And I love amber. I love amber. So I think that's what's speaking to me. I'm like, I like that it's kind of a buttermint because it is a total winter appropriate scent. But there's something else. There's an added sweetness to it, an added note. And yeah, the amber. Oh, I love it. So that is Marshmallow Mint. Next we have Black Currant Bubbly. Black Currant Bubbly. This is another one that I was not a fan of previously. This one was a scent of the month back when Stargaze was the warmer of the month. I believe that was a January warmer of the month, so it's been a couple years. But Black Currant Bubbly. This one I just remember I wasn't a huge fan of back then, but we'll see if my feelings have changed. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like I said, if this is your favorite scent, I'm so happy for you because there is nothing else like this. I don't know if it's Currant. I don't know. Scentsy, let me just tell you what Scentsy says. Black Currant Bubbly. Champagne bubbles stir black currant, sweet orange, and vanilla sugar. And the description, you would think, oh man, it's going to be really good. But this almost has like a sour note to this. It's tart. I guess tart is another version of sour. It's like sweet, tart, and sour. And I don't know. We'll see. I may have to do some mixing with this one. I don't know. Central Park Pralines. This one I know I like. This one hasn't been around for a hot minute. My mom is going to be really happy about this one. Oh yeah. And for those of you who miss those coffee type of scents, this is not all coffee, but I do get kind of a coffee vibe here. But you do get like that nuttiness from the praline. There is, I don't know if that's where it's just, there's like this sweetness. There's like a caramel note to this. There's a nuttiness to this. And there's like a little bit of a coffee vibe to this as well. So let me tell you what Scentsy says. A decadent confection of rich roasted pecans, buttery caramel, and cinnamon. So absolutely, I completely agree with this. There is like this richness. You do smell like the buttery note to this. Caramel. Yeah, this is rich and sweet for sure. I was saying like coffee type scents. This kind of reminds me of a sweeter version of like Mocha Doodle. So I feel like if you miss Mocha Doodle, I think you'll really like this. You don't smell this and think coffee. You don't. It is more like bakery for sure, but it's, I don't know, I just get that kind of like coffee or coffee house kind of vibe. So Central Park Pralines. Next is Sweet Amber and Freesia. And this one I actually have a few bars of that I have been hoarding because I just love this one so much. This is it's a very sweet floral. And I love this. I don't think it's gonna make it into my club, but I do think I'm gonna buy a few bars to have on hand for when the spring comes. This is like the perfect finish to winter and start to spring scent because it's a light floral. It's not too crazy in your face, I feel like. And it's just really pretty. Sweet Amber and Freesia is crisp layers of verbena blossom, Freesia, and Sweet Amber. Really pretty. Vanilla Suede. This is another one my mom's gonna be super excited about. This is a sexy scent. This is, to me, think sophisticated vanilla, not vanilla bakery in any kind of way. Think, honestly, yeah, vanilla suede. So this is a very deep, rich, sexy vanilla kind of scent that meets leather or suede. But it's not like, I don't smell this and smell weathered leather or saddle up or anything like that. But this has just that kind of sophisticated vanilla kind of vibe to this, and then with a side of leather. I don't know, but it's really, really pretty. Very, very different as well. Vanilla suede. Scentsy says classic vanilla with rich amber. There's lots of amber in this too. Rich amber and hints of sandalwood and spice, a subtly masculine scent. It's nice. I do like it. Lavender and white balsam. This is definitely going into my club. This is such a pretty, this one was a scent of the month as well. And this is such a pretty and different scent. This is a wintertime lavender scent. Generally speaking, like for me, when I think of lavender scents or I smell lavender scents, I automatically think spring and summer. Like I think those like springtime florals. This is a definite winter floral and it's so pretty. There is like a coolness to this. Oh, and it's so different. I really, really love this one. Scentsy says lavender freshened by wintry white balsam and crisp amber. Yes, the wintry white balsam I think is what's giving it that coolness to make it more of a wintertime floral. Oh, it's so pretty. So, so pretty. Lavender and white balsam. All right, we just have a few left, guys. Hang with me. We have Vanilla Oud. Vanilla Oud. This one is similar to Vanilla Suede, except no like leather note. This is another vanilla, like a sophisticated vanilla scent. Not bakery vanilla, more of a perfumey vanilla. That's just, like I said, kind of a vanilla sophisticated scent without the leather in it. Vanilla Oud, sweet vanilla, grounded by leather and earthy old wood. Earthy old wood. But it's good. I feel like that's not a good description. Earthy old wood. How are we gonna describe this? I think earthy old wood. No, but this is really nice. This is really nice, and I feel like this is a great bedroom scent as well. Vanilla Oud. Okay, and now we have, did I miss some? I still have two here. Sorry, looking for my descriptions here. If I have to go to my website, I will. Here we go. Peppermint Dreams. I'll give you one guess what this smells like. It smells like a York peppermint patty or an Andes mint. This smells like peppermint, and it also has just a little hint of chocolate to this as well. So Scentsy says, a warm rush of chocolate cupcake sweetness cooled by a blast of fresh mint. I would say there's more mint in this than chocolate cupcake, but think Andes mint or York peppermint patty. That's what this smells like. Peppermint Dreams. Okay, we have one more. Plum and White Woods. This is the last one, friends. And this one, I do remember. I love this. This is a really nice, so think So you've got like sweet plum pastry, that kind of plum, more of that rich, sweet bakery kind of plum. This is more of, I would definitely categorize this more as a woods fragrance, but then the plum in this is more of a just the straight, like fresh fruity kind of plum scent that's just adding a little bit of sweetness to a more woodsy type scent. It's really nice though. There is an added sweetness to this as well, but it's really good. Plum and White Woods, sweet raspberry preserves. There you go. There's the other added sweetness. Sweet raspberry preserves and damson plum weave through vanilla orchid. But see, I do, and not just because it's in the title, the White Woods, I do get just a slight wood note to this, or an earthiness, maybe that's the right word, because it's not real, maybe it's not woodsy, but there is like an earthiness to it as well. But it's really, really nice. I love this. And you do kind of feel that like this is a wintertime fruity fragrance, I feel like, because there is kind of a coolness to this. Really, really good. That is Plum and White Woods. There you have it. That is all 20 of the Bring Back My Bar fragrances that are currently available for the month of December or while supplies last. Definitely check out what is available. Have you ordered your Bring Back My Bars yet? I would love to know your thoughts. What are your favorites? I can't wait to hear from you. Make sure that you are setting up a Scentsy club. That way you can continue to get these bars forever and ever and ever, or as long as they're in your Scentsy club. Because let me tell you, there are some good ones in this lineup, let me tell you. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.